And hopes are high in Lesotho ahead of the IEC's polling announcements. So the country's social media has been awash with early celebrations as unofficial results begin to trickle in. For more on this, SABC News correspondent Rapelang joins us now live. Rapelang, great to see you again. Take us through how the current results are looking.
Indeed, also finally great to see you also, Criselda. Yes, I think there is a mood of jubilance mixed with a bit of sadness from others. But I think as people now start to learn early, unofficial results, I must say, you can already see that I think people are beginning to express how they voted. Well, some expressing disappointment, but some, I think, extremely jubilant. So, like I said, the social media is always the first one to give clear indications as to what the mood looks like. IEC has been starting to actually now start to announce results early this morning, but we will know a clear picture, a conclusive picture as the week progresses, because it has about 7 days to do so.
Yeah. Rapelang, what are some of the key issues, that would inform or would have informed how people participated and chose in this election? Some of the critical issues that you perhaps heard the electorate speak about in terms of how they would cast their vote and why they would do so. What are those key issues that concern them in that country?
Yeah, an important one, Criselda. I will tell you, there's a package that I've actually uploaded. I hope you can find it later on. Yeah. I was driving on a route. I think you will see about 5 along the routes where you see young people. They have to do their washing at the streams simply because it's the closest source of water that they can get. And when you ask about issues, the first one will always be access to clean potable water. In as much as Lesotho has made strides to try and connect people, but sometimes they say those taps that have been installed are without water. Crime has been on the issue. Lesotho has been known to be the capital city of the mega capital of the world, ranking actually on the top 10. And even considered as an unhappy nation. And finally, the infrastructure absolutely deteriorating. You don't know. They say you drive on the left, but this time they say you only drive on what's left of what the road looks like. So I think these are issues that have been driving lack of opportunities and many others.
When are we likely to get a full picture of what the election results look like? And from the time of campaigning, do you anticipate any challenges to the election result, whichever way it goes?
I spoke to many of the key leaders, and despite visible, acceptable complaints that they were raising, none of them had really even indicated or even hinted that they may dispute elections. But I always say Lesotho is a different country. It's always post-elections that cause a bit of trouble when you come to Lesotho. But honestly, looking at the 3 biggest performing parties, one would want to say I have no doubt that even the tones this morning on social media, when you listen closely to a lot of them, I think it is those who will either accept defeat or accept the call from the people.
And in terms of the electoral body or the overseer of the elections, what has the sentiment been on the ground in terms of how the elections themselves were carried out?
Indeed, I think early statements have shown relatively accepting that the voting process was free and fair. There has not really been any reports of intimidation or uncalled for behavior from people. So in as much as I was talking to the IEC PR person this morning, said people should sort of exercise leniency in accepting, because only IEC can finally declare the final votes, so
Correct.
people should not be carried away. But people actually have a way of knowing, because it's not a secret. They are displayed, but it's a matter of the process that IEC can only declare what is the final result.
Rapelang, we'll certainly be in touch with you here on the different shows to get the latest update, especially when those final results do come in. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on the program. Rapelang Radebe, who's our correspondent in Lesotho, of course, on the elections in that country.